Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back, Nephilim, to Zanthyst Gaming. We're here today in Diablo 3, and we are going to be doing a shield throw crusader using the Icon set. So this setup does not have the adequate cooldown reduction to do what you really need to do, which is a little bit of a pain, but ultimately it's not that big of a deal. So I'm not really going to be using my Condemn at all. It doesn't have a mana cost, so it doesn't benefit from the Obsidian Ring of the Zodiac, so I'm just going to get rid of that because I'm not going to use it. I'm going to put my horse on my right click, I'm going to put my Akarat's Champion on my R, and then I'm just going to leave my W blank. I right clicked and dragged things around in order to rearrange. So we are using a Glyphcon's Foot, which means our shield throw takes no mana resources, which is pretty nice. We have Aquila, so we're super tanky. We have Akon's Leniency, so the Blessed Shield damage is increased by 40% with every enemy hit for 3 seconds, so more density, more damage. We have Akon's Manacles, which makes our Blessed Shield hit 53% harder. We have no legendary gems on. We do have a Jenka board, which means our Blessed Shield will ricochet extra times. It's a little bit janky. If I'm gonna be completely honest, it's a little bit janky. But it's completely doable. So let's go ahead and get on into this and have a look at what we're working with. So you guys already saw the map. I'm just going to pull it up on my side window here because this one does have some confusing sections. There we go. Alright, let's get on into this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mostly save my Law cooldown for elite packs, but I'm going to numlock my Akarat's Champion cooldown because without my Akarat's Champion I do nothing to any of the trash, and I do want to kill the trash throughout just to get that little bit of extra progression, and by numlocking it, it just makes it a little bit easier to keep up on that. Now I am going to come down this way for the very first elite and make sure I get that with the first Akarat's Champion proc, and then we're just going to kind of ride through here as far as we can using our cooldown of our horse. And we're just going to want to use that basically on cooldown and skip as much trash as we can, but in between horse cooldowns, we turn and we just kind of blow things up when we can. I think that's the best way to do this. I don't know, this is kind of a, like I said, it's kind of a janky setup that he's got going here, but yeah, it's fine, whatever. So here's the next elite, so I'm going to pop my Laws just to get that little bit of extra damage. Standing in the circle is good too. If you save your cooldowns and don't numlock, then you have an easier time killing the elites, but then you don't kill the trash as quick. I don't know what the right answer is. There's some decent trash though, so I feel like this is fine. I'm gonna skip through there to the next elite while I have my Akarat's Champion up. There we go. And yeah, we'll go ahead and just actually use a Law on this bit of trash here. And then stand in your circles whenever you can, because they do give you a lot of extra damage if you end up needing it. So, and you probably will. Without the Akarat's Champion, you don't have much damage. With the Akarat's Champion, you got tons of damage. So it's just kind of like a feast and famine kind of situation that we got going on here a little bit. And we just want to kind of skip through and get the elites as best we can when we have our Akarat's Champion up, and even when we don't, we just pop our Law and it ends up being just fine, really. Alright, and the little side paths to the right there don't have anything in them, so don't worry about it. It's not a big deal. I might have missed an elite there, but I don't think I did. I think I'm still on track, actually. Our Akarat's Champion's down, so I'm done clearing trash. Let's skip forward. Here comes another big trash pack. We have Akarat's Champion back up. It kind of times out pretty nicely, honestly. Even with numlocking. I think I said trash pack, I meant elite. So I'm recording this challenge rift a lot later than I normally would because I had to run and do a bunch of errands in town, then I had to make supper for my family, take care of my daughter tonight, so I didn't get a chance to get the challenge rift video up as early as I normally would. So I do apologize for that, guys, but I had some stuff I had to do for my certification. We're going to be moving to Washington State, which is like 20-hour drive from where we live right now, and I had to get some paperwork in before they can certify me and get me set up, so it's pretty important. had to get taken care of. It's my main income source, so I would love for this to be a main income source, but that's never gonna happen. So I just do this for a little bit of extra cash for date nights and stuff, and because it's fun and I'm playing the games anyway, so I might as well, right? Alright. And let's see, this is where things get confusing. I'm looking at my map right now while I kill this trash. Okay, so right here, and then there's another set of elites in the next room that's just like this. So I'm gonna ride straight down to that because I think that will push the Rift Guardian pretty well. I'm gonna sit here and kill that trash, and if I go down here, there should be 2 sets of elites, and we have really good density, so this is a great place to kill them, even without the icons. We're pretty well set up. And then we're gonna have the icons for the Rift Guardian, which is kind of what we want. So I think that worked out just fine. And then he goes down like a sack of potatoes. Hopefully that helps you guys out. It's not too hard. You might be able to optimize it a bit more by not numlocking the icons Akrat's champion and just killing the elites with it. That might work out better. I'm not sure. I didn't test it. I didn't test it both ways. And clearly my time is not good. But hopefully just the map and me kind of showing you how I ran through it helped you guys out. If it did, make sure to favorite, or wait, no, make sure to subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff. And either way, we will see you guys next week for next week's Challenge Rift. Thank you all for being here and have a wonderful, wonderful night. Bye, YouTube.